trapped in the matrix. I hear your cries, daughter, and your desperate pleas to be removed from the realm of the evil one and those of your loved ones as well. It grows darker even still. Yes, just as I have told you it would. I see the weariness of my people, you who want nothing of this world and its enticements and lures, you who have laid it all down at my feet, believing, although not fully understanding, that all is done for my glory and according to my will. The tangled web of the enemy inside this matrix of existence you temporarily dwell in becomes more constricting all the time, the goal of choking life out of my creation accomplished little by little, so that the suffocation goes completely unnoticed by its victims. Before long, those caught in this web will find it is too late. They will have relied more on the ways of their own hearts and the ways of this world, falling back on their own carnal reasoning, mindsets and opinions, rather than relying on my will to advance my kingdom in the earth. The entanglement of Satan's dark web through the deception of comfortable and easy living and constant suggestions to remain entertained, results in sloth and mindless submission to programming. Technology targets the soul of a man, and if not discerned properly, will open wide the door for a home for the demonic presence seeking embodiment. This slow but calculated spiritual death is around you everywhere. It can be seen in those closest to you, as well as many you are in contact with. It is a deadly poisonous contagion that can only be stopped by my love and my light through those walking in my presence. Then there is the false Kundalini spirit, which is now more prevalent than ever before, causing false miracles and manifestations to further deceive the people of the earth. Many in the public eye and who have elevated themselves to grandeur are leading millions straight into the pit of hell, and great will be their recompense. The only way to discern between my Holy Spirit and the Kundalini spirit is to know me, know my word. For those who are lukewarm, it has now become impossible to discern truth from lies, and what is truly evil is being called good, and what is good is now persecuted like never before. The trap has been laid and many are losing their way. Your tabernacle is my dwelling place, but most have allowed another this home, the place where I have breathed my spirit. What is intended to be used for holiness and righteousness is being polluted and marked for death. My will is for my kingdom to be within men, dwelling in their hearts and consciences, but as you now witness everywhere, what was intended for my purposes is being twisted and reprogrammed by the enemy forces to further his cause against me. Most are completely oblivious to the subtle and not always now so hidden ways in which the demonic have infiltrated their lives. Small compromises have now led to more open doors, and a little leaven leavens the whole lump. You cannot serve God and mammon, but many do willingly and by choice, and insist they are my disciples. I tell you the truth, in that day, I will say to them, "Depart from me, you workers of iniquity, I do not know you." It is especially difficult as you approach my return, to witness that of your closest loved ones being abused and manipulated by the wicked one. You are experiencing many scenarios now. Maybe your loved ones are not aware of what is happening, or they are so completely hard-hearted and hypnotized that it appears no breakthrough is possible. Maybe they are paralyzed and fearful at accepting this reality and prophecy now fulfilled at great speeds, and are choosing to go further into this matrix in order to find comfort and numbness to all that is happening, not aware of how dark it is truly becoming for them. So many now are trapped in the matrix of the demonic web that has become embedded in every aspect of life here as you know it. I urge you, my loves, to keep praying. When you see that deliverance is long in coming, whether it be temporal or spiritual, public or personal, know that I have all in hand. I see everything, nothing is occurring outside of me, and it is your responsibility as my disciples to stay the course, follow my counsel, trust and obey. Pray unceasingly, knowing the outcome is mine and the prayers of the righteous are effectual in my kingdom. Do not lose heart. Breakthrough and deliverance are coming. For some, however, it requires a degree of suffering and experience that it may not require for another. Only I know the hearts of men, and what point a heart will be totally surrendered, broken, and in full submission to me. Be very aware of my leading in your heart, only speaking or acting when you are directed to do so. In this way, your loved ones and those I place before you will only have the experience of me in you, This being of the most importance, my grace will keep sorrow from your heart, but not from those of your house oftentimes. I came as an example of humility in my suffering, so that you too will do the same, submitting to the will of our Father. I desire all would come to see suffering and trials as a gift, as an opportunity to mature and grow in relationship and intimacy with me. If you would only but ask me how I can be glorified through the sufferings you endure, and those of your loved ones. The subjects of my kingdom are those that are of the truth and those walking in obedience. You are to watch and be extra diligent of anything that would bring defiling to you. My tabernacles, be sober and extra cautious, wise as serpents, yet harmless as doves. You who live as I have commanded are qualified to feed my sheep and lead them out of the snares of the evil one and his desire to destroy them by complete embodiment of me. Do not worry where you should go, what you should do, what you will say. I will operate as one heart through you. As you abide in me and I in you, my Holy Spirit will give you all the counsel that is required for every situation. Great change and great judgment are here. The floodgates are open and this is war. The battle intensifies greatly, yet again, and the enemy believes he is winning. I will use the judgments to awaken my people, and to show the world that the great I Am is in control of all things. I am about to do things you would not believe, my beloved and faithful ones, so do not grow weary and do not faint. You have my promise and I will be faithful to the end. All things I have spoken will now come to pass very quickly. Look up, my beautiful ones, look up. Your King arrives. Yeshua.